What we learn as children, we pass down as adults, like remembering our manners and not running in the house. As children, we're also given misinformation, not intentionally, but sometimes we're given information and advice that's been passed down for generations, particularly about how to deal with grief and loss. The myths that we're told can actually limit our ability to recover. In this video series, I'm going to explain 6 myths that are commonly told around grief and loss. You're probably going to recognize them, and at some point you will have heard them yourself or probably said them to someone else. The first myth is don't feel bad. Using these words really just tells the person don't feel how you feel. This puts us in conflict with what we are actually feeling, and in the case of children, often in conflict with the parent, teacher or guardian who's meant to be helping. Imagine this. A child comes home from school and is terribly upset. As a parent, you ask, what's the matter? The child says that the other kids were incredibly mean to them and they are very upset. What do we say as parents? Typically we say things like, oh, don't worry, or don't feel sad. And then we distract them. Here, why don't we have some cake or a cookie? You'll feel better. The cake or cookie doesn't make them better. It just makes them feel different. Sadly, that child has now learned that instead of feeling bad or sad, they should replace that feeling with something else, and in this case, sugar. Can you remember a time when you've been told not to feel sad or bad or worry? Sadness and fear are the most typical emotional reactions to loss of any kind. They're essential to us as human beings, and we should allow them to be expressed as equally as we allow happiness and joy to be expressed.